You know what's the wrong response to the U.S. Navy verifying that the 3 UFO gun camera videos released to the public display unidentified aerial phenomena? It's the tact that people like Michael Shermer and Mick West take. Their take is basically, well, it was just a 747 off in the distance. It was just a balloon. It's almost certainly misidentification. All these military personnel, Luis Elizondo's a liar. All these military personnel got it wrong. I mean, this is just the way it is. I mean, that's some weak shit. That's some bullshit. The burden of proof is now on the American government to prove that the objects that were encountered with the USS Nimitz and with the Roosevelt, and frankly, with all of these 72 years of history that we know about, it's the American government's duty and obligation now to prove to the American people, to nip this stupid conspiracy theory in the bud, that it's all misidentifications, it's all mistakes, it's all people who have a proclivity to fantasy. They have to do that. And why do they have to do that? Why do they have an obligation to do that? I'll tell you why. Because when you have a Top Gun radar operator telling you very soberly that he saw an object go from 28,000 feet to just above the ocean's surface in less than a second, you have to start asking questions. You have to start scratching your head and saying, wait a minute, could this be real? Is there even a 1% chance that this is real? And that means that we are not alone in this effing universe? When you have a Top Gun pilot who, at the time of intercepting the Tic Tac, had 16 years of flight experience, 3,800 flight hours, was the squadron commander for the VFA 41 Black Aces. And he tells you that he saw an object bouncing around like a ping pong ball, that it came up to meet him, that they circled each other. There was engagement, that he saw the object go from a standstill, shooting off at tremendous speeds, that it was not just Commander David Fravor who saw the object, but 3 other aviators too, all eyeballs on the object for over 5 minutes, sensors from various planes from the USS Princeton, etc., etc., etc. This should cause the American people to wake up and smell the roses and to be livid and upset and angry. Because the American government, the Navy are playing dumb. They have the full-length videos that Luis Elizondo has spoke about. They have the higher resolution videos that David Fravor has spoke about. David Fravor went on the record and said that he saw a higher resolution video. He saw appendages coming out of the Tic Tac. There's even a clip where he said he saw little objects coming out of the Tic Tac. We just can't sweep this under the rug and be like, well, it's almost certainly a 747 on the distance. Bullshit! Look, I understand that the data points that could prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that these objects are not coming from any military inventory in the world, they're not coming from the Homo sapiens species, those data points, that information that could accomplish that is highly classified, fine. So what the American government should do is give a bunch of scientists security clearances, let them pore over the data and return back to the American people and tell us what the hell is going on, because frankly, we should be involved in this. This is a potential national security threat. It also would be a tremendous scientific breakthrough that scientists should know about, that, hey, we're not alone. I guess what I'm trying to say is how you respond to this scenario determines the outcome. It's time for everyone to wake up. To wake up.